January 6th, 2020, on a sunny beach in Costa Maya, Mexico, my boyfriend of 2 years got down on one knee and proposed. The year was off to a promising start, and the murmurs of a flu-like illness on the other side of the world had only just begun to pop up in the media. By February, those murmurs were growing a little louder, but we went ahead and we set the date for August 22nd, 2020. My fiance and I compiled a list of 150 or so people to invite to the wedding. Our save the date mailer was sent out to our most beloved family and friends. And by March, everything shut down. Most of us dream of getting married when we're younger, and we imagine the most perfect wedding. I was no exception to this. However, I never, not in a million years, could have imagined the circumstances that would befall my wedding plans. A global pandemic. Are you kidding me? At first, my fiance and I tried to remain cautiously optimistic, hoping that the shutdown was only temporary. But March, April, and May came and went, and there was no end in sight. The event coordinator at our venue got laid off. The company we chose for flowers and decor completely closed down. As more and more was revealed about COVID-19 and how contagious it was, how deadly it was, we knew our wedding was inevitably going to be affected. And we were upset. Do we cancel? Do we elope? What will our wedding look like now? Will we have a first dance? Will our family be able to attend? Agreeing, though, that getting married was ultimately about for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, we decided to persist. We would do everything we could to have a COVID-safe event, but we also wanted our wedding to be as normal as possible, given the circumstances. We knew we would have to cut our guest list down by about 2/3, and that was a stressful and agonizing process, essentially uninviting people you love to a once-in-a-lifetime day. Everything we planned had to have specific rules, like no more than 6 people to a table, and preferably from the same household. How the dance floor was arranged. We had cocktail tables spaced 6 feet apart to try and act as barriers for social distancing. And plus, knowing that any day a new mandate could be released, forcing us to cancel the event altogether. For our wedding favors, we decided to provide our guests with stylish face masks themed around my spring tone color palette and mini bottles of hand sanitizer that said, "The only thing more contagious than Matt and Jillian's love is COVID-19. We took our dance lessons wearing masks. We went for dress and tux fittings wearing masks. We wore masks to the tasting. We wore masks to the rehearsal. Finally, though, August 22nd came. The event was not canceled. We had made it. And although our wedding was a little smaller and socially distanced, and all of our guests' faces were hidden behind masks of blue, gray, and pink, we had a wonderful wedding. Many of the guests said it was the event of the year, probably because it was the only event that year. And none of our guests became sick in the weeks to follow, which was really important to us. The pictures I have from my wedding day are always going to be a reminder that we got married when the world was falling apart during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. We got married in the face of some really challenging and uncertain circumstances, but ultimately, I'm proud to say, our love prevailed.